It is working, isn't it? Hi. Cheers. Hello all and welcome to Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with Midweek Live. I'm just going to adjust things here, guys. Not that way. It's not working. I don't know what's going on. Hi. It's not working. Now, everyone, pop your live chat or all chat so that you can get all the chat and not just your top chat. We may have a quiet live today, considering we had our clocks changed over the weekend. Hi, Loretta. Lovely to have you here. We've had our chocolates, I was going to say. Can you believe that? Chocolate. She's got chocolate on the brain. We've had our clocks changed on the weekend, so we may have a quiet live. Hi, Anna. Lovely to have you here. Don't forget, guys, to pop your all chat and your top chat and not just your let's try that again. Your all chat or your live chat and not just your top chat. Otherwise, you won't get all the chat. Hello, middle. Lovely to have you here. You're just completing step 10. Oh, just in time. We're going to be doing step 11 very soon. Well, no, not very soon. We've got a few weeks to go. We've got a few things to do before step 10. What? Oh, I've left the, have I taken the beanie in the other room again? What is wrong with me this week? The beanie, there's still a delay on the beanie. It's only because, truthfully, I haven't worked on it. I'm being honest. I haven't worked on it today or yesterday. I won't say I did nothing. I recorded for the Halloween tutorial tomorrow, which is done. Yay! I do need to edit it a little bit. I'm very itchy now because I've touched a lot of things in here. I do need to edit it a little bit. Once it's edited, I need to grab a photo. I'll do that in the morning. And then, we can upload on tomorrow for the Halloween video, part 2, which is the next step to the gauge swatch that we did, the next step, which is making the top. So there you go. All right, so live chat, everyone pop your live chat on. You aren't the only one who's behind. I was supposed to do a short yesterday tutorial today. Do not think that happened. Nope. I know, right? Middle, look. You know what? It's that time of year, and I think here in Melbourne too, the weather's nice, and what I like to do when the weather's really nice is to go out. Don't you love it? She's just whinge, and she's out partying. No, I'm not partying, but I do like to step out when the weather is nice. And today it's really nice in the afternoon. This morning was, but now it's quite nice. All right, so I also have a few other things that we want to talk about today as well. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. What? At the introductory Christmas project, if you will, that will be introducing all of the Christmas. No. Yes, it will. It will be introducing a certain way of all of the Christmas gifts. Christmas projects. I got gifts on the brain. I am not focused today, guys. So there's a little bit of a sneak peek. You got to work out what it is, and if it's anything to do with Anna, because she always chooses and she always guesses and gets it right, don't you, Anna? But I don't think you'll work it out. No, I don't think so. You'd have to remember all of the Christmas projects that we talked about to get it right. So that's very interesting. Hi, Raylene, beautiful Raylene, lovely Jay. You guys have come in on the right day. Home to be here to catch you alive. Thank you. Beautiful green butterfly. And it says, I'll try. I bet you get it right again. Everything you've said so far is correct, Anna. What are you, in my head? Get out of my head. Hello, green butterfly. Beautiful green butterfly says, let's have a drink. She says hello to my Whiskey Whiskers cat. And she's sleeping, we hope. I find that she sleeps between 4 and 6. So she might be sleeping. I'm hoping she's sleeping. But there you go. Cheers, everyone. And Angela's in the house. I'm glad Angela's here. Angela, we have happy mail. I wonder who it came from. So we're going to talk about Happy Mail. We're going to talk about what's happening for the rest of the week. I'm going to give you a sneak peek at one part of the Christmas project. It's a part of it. It's not even any part of it. It's just a part, right? Any part doesn't make sense. Oh, hello, Tina C from USA. From the USA. So yeah, very busy live we're going to have today. Green Butterfly says thumbs up, cost you nothing, and does show YouTube and the rest of the world that you want to see more of this, and this. Yeah, it does. So let's do a sneak peek at the Christmas. Oh, what have I done with the oh, I didn't bring it in, but we did do a sneak peek the other day of the Halloween top. Well, I don't know what I did with it. Pretty sure I had it in my hand when I walked in. Clearly not. Doesn't matter. Sneak peek at the Christmas item. I think it looks like a beard or even a moustache. Are you ready? Oh, could be a beard. No, a moustache. This is why I'm itchy, because I was playing with it before the live. It's double-stranded, and it's the cotton that I've chosen for today's tutorial for the first Christmas project. So if you can guess what that is, guys, credit to you. I know that Anna seems to guess correct. I don't know how she does it, but she always guesses correct. Okay, so Middle says officially finished step 10, coming later on today since it's after midnight. Yes, a pumpkin. No, but you could, no, actually you could start a pumpkin like that. No, not a pumpkin. Anna says it's a belt. Oh, I don't know. Belt, choker chain, Christmas stocking, says Raylene. I don't know if anyone's going to guess. I think it'd be difficult to guess just by looking at it. Now, it is worked with 2 strands. So know that you will be using a DK weight, a 3 weight, and working with two strands. I haven't exactly worked out how much yarn you'll need yet. The reason is I've made something like this before, but I've only used 1 strand, so that would make it a little different. And it was a lot smaller. It would have been about that small. All right, so this is relatively big on purpose because you'll find out on Friday. I am such a naughty naughty, yeah? And Middle Earthian says Halloween socks. No, not Halloween socks. It's morning here, book cover. No, thank you, Angela. It's not a book cover. Oh, this is exciting. But speaking of Angela, Angela, would you like me to share part of your Happy Mail? I'll say part of it. Angela, would you like me to share part of your Happy Mail live? I'd like to share it live. I think it's fantastic. A heat pot cozy for hot pots, under pots. No. Yes, please, says Angela. I am dying to share this, to be fair, Angela, because Angela sent me a little gift. Now, to be fair, it's been sitting at the post office for, I don't know, 4 days. I do apologize, Angela, for not picking it up. She reminded me, actually, she said, has the post come yet? Has it arrived? I went, I remember the post sending me a message. This is a problem with it not being local. When it was local, I could just walk up there and collect it and come back. But now that it's up, whoop, whoop, I've got to drive. Whoop, whoop. Do you like that? But anyway, I opened up the envelope, and this one here says I need to open that on Christmas Day or just before Christmas Day. So yeah, we'll do that on one of our video vlogs, Angela. But look at this little guy right here. I love it. It is a bookmark. How gorgeous is that? We'll put it on here. Is there anything on that one? No. We'll put it right there. Oop. If I can get it on. It looks like a bookmark to me. Well, that's what I'll use it for. How about that, Angela? How gorgeous is that? Now, she creates these herself. She uses, I think it's called diamond painting. Is that what it's called, Angela? I think it's what it's called. Wow, says Green Butterfly. Water time. Let's have a quick drink. Cheers, and I'll show you the rest. This is only one. All right. So this is one, and the card I can't show you until closer to, I'm assuming it's a card because it's really big, but I can't show you closer to, might be something else, who knows, to Christmas, yeah? All right, thank you, Angela. Yes, But look what I love this. And I don't know if I'll have it up the right way. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, here we go. Ready? Ta-da! It's a clock. How gorgeous is that? Angela, you put so much work into this. Absolutely gorgeous. I do have to adjust the time and everything. I haven't got a battery in there, but I'll get a battery in there. But yeah, look at that. It's so cute. It's so cute. Do we not love it? Do we not love it? I'll see if I can get a better lighting. Look at that. Look at the work that's gone into that clock. Angela, thank you so much. You know, she always makes such beautiful things and she sends them to me and she's always looking after me. Thank you very much, Angela. I appreciate everything. Stuck to my book. And I thank you very much, Angela. So there you go. And of course, we'll open up the other letter closer to Christmas. I'm assuming it's got a lot to do with Christmas. Hey. Thank you, Angela. Very well received. You know, Angela, I love everything you create. You do put in a lot of work for your craft. So there you go. And Angela does crochet as well. I don't know what else she does, but she does the crochet. And get this, guys, she's been working on so many of our projects this year. It's not even half funny. Every time she sends me a private message saying, you know, look at this, you know, check this out, and this is what I'm making, and this is Mary's, and she's always sending wonderful posts on Instagram. So thank you very much, Angela, for all that you do for us here at Well Crochet Designs. All right, so moving right along. Everybody loves it, Angela. We all love it. I've never seen anything like the clock. Stunning. I know she's done so much work, hasn't she, Jay? Oh, she's just marvelous. And Green Butterfly says, butterflies, yes. Yes, you are correct, Green. There are butterflies on it. Yes, there are. Green is happy in all ways now. She's got lots of green things and lots of butterfly things. Now she's happy. You've made Green's heart happy, Angela. You've made my heart happy. I love it. Thank you very much, Angela. Very well received. When I get a battery, I'll pop it in there and we can hook it up somewhere in the room. And I haven't decided where, but I will. Needs lots of energy drinks. Oh, you needed lots of energy drinks to do that, did you? Now, why doesn't that surprise me? So very thank you very much, Angela, for that. I will pop it up again later in the live if anyone else new gets on and they didn't get a chance to see it. So I'll pop that up again later. Well, now I have yarn flying all over the place. Got to make sure I pick it up before bed. Oh, I know I've done that many times before. And to be fair, I was going to say green then, middle, I've got yarn on the floor. I went to put this clock here, over here on the tub, because I've got a tub right here so that I can reach it easily. And I looked at the floor and there's like 4 skeins of yarn on the floor. And I don't even remember putting them there. So there you go. Never mind. Luckily, it's attached to the cardigan I'm making, so they can't go missing, unlike mine. I was worried about the hands on the clock. Oh, don't worry. We'll work around it, Angela. I'm sure everything will be great. Skippy's in the house. All right, so you're probably wondering where's the beanie. Well, I've done nothing on it, so I've just left it. But I will work on that and may have to come one day next week now because I want the Halloween project definitely part 2 to go out tomorrow so that you guys can get started. And that took me a while to create. It really did. Now, I've only made the back so far. I tell a lie. I've made all of the back and started a quarter of the front. So remember, it's only 2 sides, front and back, and then we may do something here on the neck. And I don't know if we'll do anything on the sleeves. We'll see. The stitch that I've used has allowed it not to worry about doing anything on the sleeves. However, if I find it looks a bit odd and we want to adjust the sleeves to suit, we will. But at this stage, if you do this, this is a tip from me, if you do this in front of the television, 2 things you have to watch out for. 1, those chain 1 spaces like you saw in the gauge swatch. Make sure you chain before you do your 1. And 2, make sure they are half trebles like they were in the gauge swatch. And 3, do it in front of the TV because it goes quicker. I found that I got to the stage and I mark it off as I go 1 row there, 1 row, and I get to the end and think, oh, my rows are done. Yay! And then I had to wait till the next day to record, and I was very annoyed. If I had just recorded earlier on during the day, then I would have been able to do the next 5 rows of the front, or 6 rows of the front. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She's such a whinger, isn't she? Has anyone used the wool bamboo from Bendigo? I'd like to know what it feels like. I have not used it. No. Jay, I haven't. But if anyone here on the live, or even after the live, if you've used the wool bamboo from Bendigo Woolen Mills, please let us know. She wants to know what it feels like. Jay would like to know what it feels like. And you can even let me know, and I'll, leave a little post down here, and I'll tell Jay to come and check out the post. If you are on the live, let her know. If you know. If you know, you know. All right, so that's pretty much what we're doing. Let me show you the first Christmas project so far. Wonder what it could be. I reckon it's a beard. Notice how I don't even know. Now I know I have to know because it's the introductory project that we need. But I reckon we could get away with it being a beard. I could be Santa Claus. Mrs. Santa Claus with a beard. I want to move to Australia so I can get Bendigo yarn. Well, I know for a fact, Middle, that Angela purchased Bendigo yarn and she lives in the UK. So they deliver overseas. So there you go. I don't know how the cost goes. I really couldn't tell you what it's like over in Canada where you're from. But yeah, that's right. They ship everywhere. Thank you, Angela. Now, even I didn't know that, Angela, in the past. To be fair, I didn't know they shipped overseas until Angela said she went out and purchased some yarn. That's when I found out they shipped overseas. So there you go. Thanks very much, Green. Oh, has Green used it? Where's Green? Jay, very soft. I love it. Oh, well done, Green. Thanks for letting us know. Oh, that's very interesting. Might check out the cost. Yeah, you may have to check it out, Middle, because Canada, the cost might be that little bit more. I know it's very expensive when I ship to Canada, so I don't know what it'll be like for you. What you could do is go online and put an order in your you can put an order in the the little box thing up the top, and it'll tell you whether it ships in your country or not. But they probably will. Oh, well, I totally forgot you were on. Oh, that's all right, Ashley. You missed this. This looks like a beard, doesn't it, Ashley? Just say yes. It's the first Christmas project, and I just want to tease everyone with a starter look. And as you can see, I work with 2 yarns together. 2 yarns together at the same time, just to give it more of a dense look. Angela says Santa face. No, but it could be. You could do that, Hello, Ashley. Where's your late note? Green. Everybody have a drink because of Green telling Ash off for being late. Cheers, everyone. Oh. I reckon. Oh, I know what it could be. It could be a bracelet. Oh, it could. Come on. A Christmas bracelet. No. It's a bag, says Anna. No, it's not a bag. You have not guessed it yet, Anna. I'm very disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed in Anna. I'm not guessing it. It doesn't look anything like a beard. Oh, come on, Jay. It could be. Oh, I know what. If I put it's Santa's beard, so it's got to be red. If I put white fluff here, it could be a beard. Something for the cat. Oh, no, I don't think so, Green. It's not for my kitty. Green, I'm sorry, my mum forgot to write one. Green Butterfly and Ashley, you two get in that corner. Oh, Green, you're in the corner. Don't touch the good yarn. Ashley's used to getting in the corner. All right, so there we go. That is our start introductory project. I don't even think it looks like anything, really. It looks like a sausage. It could be a sausage. A Christmas sausage. Do they have sausages in Christmas? We can get rid of the turkey. Or in our case, the lasagna, because we like lasagna during Christmas. I'm not getting rid of my lasagna. Forget it. Just for a sausage. Forget it. we can get a sausage. Woohoo, I'm back in the corner. I love all that yarn that I'm taking. Green, you're so cheeky today. What's going on? Have you been drinking green? Have you been drinking something a little stronger than water? Have you been drinking my drink, Green? All right, so it looks to me like a sausage. Or a moustache or a beard. So there you go. There's a sausage. I can just think of a sausage in Christmas. Now I'm going to start to giggle. Okay, not bad. Just over $50 for one ball of Bendigo. Yes, I tested it. Okay, good. And that's 200 grams worth of yarn. And, let me help you out here, middle. Did you look up 10 ply or 8 ply, honey? Let's find an 8 ply. We've got to find an 8 ply. Here we go. We'll find an 8 ply of cream. Let's go halves with the yarn, Green. No, don't, Green. Don't do it. Take it all. Don't listen to her. All right. So if you were to look at this label here, it's 200 grams, but it's also, it doesn't say the meters. Can you believe it? Usually it does. Oh, meters might be at the back. Oh, it usually says 400 meters or 410 or something meters. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So 200 grams and 400 meters. That's a lot of yarn in one skein. That's a lot of yarn. That is 5 of these little 50. Try that again. 4 of these little 50 gram balls. Yeah. And if I was to total the 95 times 4, it still works out less in meters than this, because this is 95 meters. Yeah, it still works out less. So this is worth the money that you spend, in my opinion. In my opinion, if you're looking at cost. And this is, but hang on a minute, this is the luxury. They've got the cheaper wool as well, which is also quite nice. And I've used that. You know what? I haven't used that on the channel. I need to use that on the channel one day. I made a blanket for a family member, and they didn't have all the colours that she wanted in what she wanted, right? So I used the other one that they had. They have the luxury, oh, I forgot the name of the other one. If anyone remembers the name, let me know. And I used both the yarns in the one blanket, but more of the other yarn, and there was nothing wrong with it. She washed it like normal, the lady. I think she even washed it in the washing machine, which I don't like. And she said it came out nice and soft, so who can complain, yeah? There you go. It was 8 ply, the new Whisper. That's, the Whisper might be different. I've never tried the Whisper. I believe it's a lot fluffier, so be wary if you're going to buy that one. Still get that blue right. Still can't get that blue right. That's all right, honey. It's yarn. I honestly don't care about price, at least not much. Well, I have to be honest with you, I haven't used that part of Bendigo's yarn. The Whisper, I think, have I used it? Is that the new one? No, I haven't used the new one yet, honey. I've used all the other ones, except some of the stock that they have out the back in the warehouse. That's a sale area, unusual types of yarn out there, unusual wool, unusual, even there's one acrylic, I found a pack of acrylic out there. So very unusual for Bendigo. So that's the back area is a warehouse at the back that you can purchase specials, really good deals. They're either wound wrong, they're not wound enough, or whatever the reason is. But I usually buy the really fancy yarn from the back because it's cheaper, and the only reason it's cheaper is, like I said, there's not enough on that yarn at skein or something. There might be 100 grams on one and so 70 something grams on the other, and it says it on there. This pack is 390 grams or 241 grams, so it says it when they've got a different pack with different sizes. It's actually worth it if you are ever in Australia, guys, and you ever get to Melbourne and you go to Bendigo. It's worth checking out the back room. It's pretty good. Personally, I like to buy the luxury all the time. That's me being fussy. But you can purchase the sales at the back. They've got some really good sales at the back. Whiskey's so cutie. Love playing with him. Yeah, Whiskey, my little kitten. She's a beautiful girl. She's lovely. Can't complain. I thought you froze for a second. Oh, maybe I did. Did I freeze everyone? Let's freeze. So naughty. All right. So I said once again I was going to wear all of our Halloween gear that I've created throughout the past how many years? Well, I can't find it. So I wore this one again and wore the short sleeves since the weather was a bit warmer on my t-shirt. So I will find the rest of the Halloween gear and I'll be eventually wearing it. The same to me, Ashley, yes. Oh, Ashley has done a super chat. Thank you, Ashley. Let's turn the book over. Let's turn it over. I'm going to have to start doing a spreadsheet soon so that we can work out how much yarn goes to, how much of this money goes towards purchasing yarn from the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. So, Ashley, thank you so much for your super chat. I will pop $1. Hang on, what's that? Is that $3 there? Yes, I'll pop $1.50. How's that? $1.50 towards the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. So there you go. No. Oh, Green says yes. Oh, some people say no. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. All right. So let's talk quickly about what's happening this week. Now, as you know, I still haven't put that beanie up. If I can work it out before next week, it'll go on top of whatever else goes up. Okay. But more likely won't go up till next week. But tomorrow, definitely you're getting part 2, step 2, or say part 2 of our Halloween project, which will be creating the back of our top. Okay, so you'll be getting that tomorrow. Definitely, it's all recorded. Hasn't been edited though. Some of it has. Part of it has. Part of it hasn't. But you know, that's not that difficult. She says. No, definitely we should get that up tomorrow. And Friday, I would like to say I'm almost on track with the Christmas project, but I need to do something else to this beard to make it look like something. Neck. Oh, that would make a good choker chain, wouldn't it? What about, oh, I know what it could be. It could be a headband. Oh, it looks so cute. No, so I need to make, I need to add to this before it can become the very first project. I need to add this, maybe more, maybe high, maybe wide, maybe all the way around. Who knows? I'm not giving anything away. All I'm saying is that I do hope, I actually am saying is that most of it is recorded. The only thing that's not recorded is the end of this part. And it's recorded in parts. But I think it's not big recording, so it can probably all stay on one video. I will work it out. If I find after completing this and I edit it and it's too big of a video, I will break it up into 2 parts. But I think we can get it all in one part. The introduction video, including this pattern. I really think it's not a difficult pattern. It is very easy. I think towards the end, it might be a little fiddly, but not difficult. Yeah, but that's okay. Towards the end, it's just a little tiny bit of count you need to work with. That's all I want to say about that. That's all I want to say about that. All right, so we are up to date for Halloween and our first Christmas project, but not the beanie, which should have been done on Tuesday. But it wasn't. So I apologize, and it's coming up next week, the beanie. But the rest of the items, they're still coming up. The items that we had planned for this week will definitely go ahead for Thursday and Friday only. So there you go. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I did want to ask if anybody is having any problems with their V-stitch blanket. Did I bring the 5mm in? Oh, I did. No, that's 4.5. Here we go, 5. Here we go. It seems a very easy blanket to create anyways. And I've adjusted that little thread. Now, for those of you who don't know this, there was a knot in this yarn, but Bendigo actually managed to weave it, trim it, how can I explain it, knot it, make it thin and not visible, but the ends were sticking up. So what I did was I trimmed both ends, got a bit of water and spun it a little bit like that. And then whilst it was still spinning, right to the very close to the point there, I continued to work with it. And what happens with that is it doesn't come undone. That's what happens. Because if you think the way they create yarn, anyone really creates yarn, and it's used with a spinning wheel, yeah? Spinning wheel. I don't know how it goes because I don't ever spin yarn. But that's pretty much how it goes when yarn goes together. It's spun together. Can you say that? Spun together? I can say that, can I? I can say anything I like. People don't like it. I don't care. I don't care. No, so I hope that you are. She's so naughty, guys. I hope that you're going well with your V-stitch blanket. And remember, we are going to do a border round on the blanket once it is complete. Now, I'm missing all the chat. Is anyone speaking at least? Oh, they are. Can you believe it? My chat just goes away. I've nearly finished part 2 of the mystery blanket already. We did last year that someone wants. Gosh, you're fast, Ashley. A cup cozy, says Green. No, it's a very big cup. Oh, I see. You mean in the round. No, but it would make a nice cup cozy. You're right. Middle says, sorry, down a rabbit hole. 4 balls of 8-ply classic is $100.68 to ship to Canada. Classic is the one I told you about. It's not as fancy as the luxury, but it's still nice. But it's not as fancy. The luxury is more fancy. It's a little bit more softer, yeah. But I'm thinking of using the classic on the channel to see how I go once. It can't be any clothing because it's too hot in Australia for holding 2 yarns together. That's a tricky one. And you're absolutely correct. It is not clothing. What is going on? But it's made of cotton. I don't know. I'm still at it, says Angela. You and me both, honey. You and me both. Oh, hi, Sherry Bear. I found you. You found me, yes. We'll talk about you in a minute. A water bottle holder, Anna? No. Looks more like, I don't know. I still think it's a beard. It's not. But I think it looks like one. This is bad. I want to buy Bendigo yarn now. Watch your pocket. Be careful. Using the moisture in wool felts the ends together. And I remember another lady. I met her at a yarn group. You know what she used to do? She used to cut the yarn and split all parts of the yarn that were together. She'd split the other side and she would tie each little strand of split together. And then she would get the water and spin, and then she would crochet over it. And it would never come undone because it was like knotted together in the thinner parts of the yarn as one. She was very good. I'd like to learn how to do that. And I watched her do it once. So I was like this. What is she doing? I want to do that. What I do in the end, oh, look, I do have the beanie here. It's right here. It's under the blanket. What I do in the end is I just do what I said. Trim those little edges a little bit, spin it with water, wet it and spin it with water, and quickly crochet over it, and it works. There's the beanie. I forgot. I said I didn't bring it in, but I did. Look at that. I wonder if I brought the other thing in too. No, I didn't. Oh my gosh. Using the moisture. Yes. Oh my God, crazy woman. I know, right? There's the beanie. Now, for those of you who haven't heard, the actual beanie I was having problems with was up the top for size 2. Size 1 and size, let's try that again. Size 1 and 3, or whatever you want to call it, A, B, C, whatever. I think I called it 1, 2, 3. So size 1 worked perfectly, 3 worked perfectly, but 2 just would not work no matter how hard I tried. So I'm going to play with size 2 again. I don't know why it didn't work because I've done other beanies the same. But it actually didn't work, so I'm working on that. And now that I have a question answered, I finished this month's step. I can now continue the cardigan I'm making. I said to weave in that end because I thought, look, it doesn't really matter in the long gist of things. You can always just add a new yarn. All right, so just weave in ends. Just weave it in. If I don't say it, just weave it. And if it's wrong in the end and I say, did you weave that in? You shouldn't have. Just weave it. But, you know, you've done these before. Can't you remember what you did last time, honey? Because I can't remember. It's such a long time ago, honey, and I haven't had time to look at the video. I just say weave it in. Weave it in. And Anna says that's a pretty beanie. Yes, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Want to finish it, but I do need to get the birthday present made plus other projects. Do everything else first. Middle, do what you need first. Prioritize, yeah? Yes, I'm working on the idea for the clock. An idea for the clock. Okay, all right. All right, so there we go. That's the beanie. I'll put it on. I don't like to because, oh, my hair, you know. Oh, not the hair. But I will put it on for you. This is my size. This is the small size. Not that I have a small head or a medium head or a large head. From here to here, I'm really tiny. That goes to show there's no brains in there. Stop that. Stop picking on me. But there you go. Ta-da! And I put the button on the left-hand side. Well, excuse me. Thank you very much. And we use the gorgeous Maximu yarns. I love this yarn. I love this color combo. Can you see at the top? There's the top. If you want, by popular demand, we'll pop a pom-pom, or you could pop one of those little fluffy things, whatever they call them. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, my hair, not the hair. I got helmet hair now. So helmet hair. Don't you love it? Look at that. Oh, no, not the hair. So there you go. That is complete. What I've done with this pattern and with all our patterns now, so make a note of this. All the count you want to know for your size will now be in the description box or the more section down below. It will not be up on my screen. Now, the reason is because it's driving me nuts with the editing package. It doesn't adjust when I try to fix something, and I don't want to take that risk again. So I did that once or twice before. I got caught out twice when it doesn't fix it, and I'm so annoyed. So now I pop it in the description box or the more section down below of every video. There's a little bit of information at the base of every video. That's where your sizes will be. Okay, so keep that in mind when working our projects from now on. Classic is tighter spun, almost chain spun, whereas luxury yarn is loose spun, yes. Like as worsted spun wool, yes. Luxury is a lot softer than the classic middle. Keep that in mind, okay? And I find with the classic, as much as I do like it as well, I find when creating with classic, it almost, in my opinion, can come across a little thinner than 8 ply. But I usually go up a hook size to a 4.5 with the classic and drop down to a 4mm with the luxury. That's me being pedantic, and I crochet very tightly. So play with your hook. If you're going to buy any yarn, let alone Bendigo, play with your hook and yarn to make sure the hook and yarn suits you. Yeah. Water time, says Green. All right, Green. The kitten and I will drink our water. She's been very good. She's been drinking the water. She's a good girl. Cheers. All right. So we will definitely be having our Halloween project part 2, which will be the back panel of your top going up tomorrow. And to be fair, I've completed the back, and I'm on sometimes I keep doing half trebles here. I'm on the front already and have done a quarter of the front. So I've actually recorded the back as part 2. And I recorded the last row of the back on part 3. Okay, now the reason is it's a little different than the rest of the rows, and I wanted to keep it separate. And then come part 3, we will do the front, and I will get you to the front. Part 3 will be a bit bigger, but only because you're going to finish off the back of the last row of the back. And then you're going to do the front, and the front will be opened a little bit like that. It won't just go right up to there and choke us. It'll be dropped down a little bit. So you'll be working across this way. You'll get here, and then you'll just stop and start working from here to the top. And you'll go over here, add some thread, and work from here to the top. Okay, that way it's not choking like this. You don't want it choking. Well, I don't want it choking anyway. Some people like it all the way up to the top of the neck. That's okay. We are going to do like a little polo something in the future. It's not that I don't do polo. I just, for a lacy top, I don't like it stuck right up to the neck. It just doesn't look right. But look at this. There's another knot. Oh my gosh. Or is it just, oh no, it's just fluff. Oh, good. I was ready to say, oh no, tip the bottle of water over here. Give me the bottle of water. Yeah, I was ready to say that, but no, I won't. So hopefully your V-stitch blankets are coming along. Can't wait to finish this one. It'll be another blanket. This one is actually for Whiskey. I think. I've decided it's for Whiskey. Look at this. Look at that. It's knotted. Does that, doesn't it, sometimes? Yeah, I decided to give it to Whiskey. We almost broke it. There's a bit of fluff. Look at that. Look at that. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? No. She's such a whinger. Oh, whinge, nag. The chat does go away from me sometimes. Let's see. Oh, I did lose it all. Look at that. What is going on? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's just me whinging again. Yes, so get your V-stitch blankets ready. We probably won't do the border round yet. That's a join. Well, it's come off. Oh, did you like that? It's come off. It might be a join further down. It's come off. Let's remove that stitch marker. That's right. We're carrying the yarn up, aren't we? So that goes, that's right. The yellow goes forward, or the gold goes forward. And then you slip stitch like that. Oh, no, not slip stitch. Pull through two. And then you raise it up with the gold. And then you pass the cream forward. Come on, Mary, you can do this. What are we doing? Are we doing the standing or are we doing chain? We're doing chains. Of course we are. Because we're going to pass forward. One. Pass forward. Two. Are you counting? Two. Pass back. Three. Quickly, grab the stitch marker before you forget. That's what we're doing at the end of the row. We are carrying up our yarn because when we put our border row on, no one's going to see that area. So there you go. Super duper easy. I am loving the pattern for that reason. This is actually a 10 ply or a 4 weight yarn. So this is going to be a heavy blanket. So I don't know. Maybe I'll end up using it. Put it on my lap and the kitten can sit on my lap. Everyone have a drink. Cheers, everyone. All right. We've done that. Yes, now we jump in and do the V-stitch. And we're V-stitching across. The V-stitch is such an easy stitch to do. I call this a television stitch. Yeah, well, you can sit in front of the TV and just do it all the way across. The only thing you need to look at is when you are turning your work and chaining up three. Hi. Oh, Linda. Hello, Linda. Are you another Linda or the same one as the other day? Linda from Wales, UK. I think you're another one. Middle says, haven't even started that blanket. Too many things I'm doing. No, Middle, don't push yourself. You've got a lot on your plate, honey. And you've also got your private projects you're doing for, well, I don't know, commission projects, if you will. The same, Linda. Oh, thanks, honey. Thanks for clearing that up with me. Water time says green. Everybody have a drink. Cheers. Linda, on the channel at the moment, we are doing a V-stitch blanket. That went up, I don't know, a couple of months ago. I can't remember now. Last month, maybe, who knows. And every now and then I do the actual pattern. I do the pattern. I don't do the pattern. I do the actual rows here on the live. Now, I tried to do them on the live twice, but I had a knot and had to work it out how to fix the knot up. So there you go. But occasionally I put it on the live and I do some. And there's no hurry. We're just prodding along. And then eventually we'll do a border round or rounds on our blanket, which will cover those carry up yarn that we use. And there you go. You missed my last comment, I think. Well, let's go back to Ashley's comment. Ashley says, haven't even started the V-stitch blanket yet. Oh, I thought that was Middle. I was Middle. Oh, and Ashley. You both said it. Oh, There's no hurry for it. You know what? If I was you, Ashley, I would make one and show it around because it's the quickest blanket you can make. The V-stitch blanket, bang, bang in front of the TV. You don't even have to count. You know you're doing 2 double crochets in between the other 2 double crochets. It is such, if I have to say, it's probably one of the easiest, it is one of the easiest blankets I've made. Even when you're doing the cluster sets of 3 double crochets, I still find the V-stitch easier. Or if you're just doing double crochets all the way across, or halves all the way across, or singles. One before that. Oh, is there another one? Oh gosh, let's see. Okay. Oh, here we go. I totally forgot. In part 2 of the mystery blanket, the count amount was wrong on one of them. Then remembered after doing it 3 times. Oh, well, get this. You know the well, you don't know it yet, but you will. The top that I'm working on for the Halloween project, you know I'm working on one, but you haven't actually seen the pattern yet. You've seen the pattern on the gauge swatch, which is very much the same as the top, right? The base row is one way, and then the rest is the other. And then the top row is another way, right? So I was crocheting, you know, the chain one space and all the way through. Then I went to do, and it's quite a lot of stitches because the top is for me. Somebody I know is a little bit wider than others, right? And so then the next top row, you don't put chains in between the stitches. Well, I did the whole row with a double, let's try half trebles and the chains. So it kind of went like that. I didn't even think about it until I got to the end and started counting. These are a lot of stitches. And then I looked at it and thought, this is really spacious too. And I'm counting. Why is it up to 120 stitches when I only need 100 and something? This is too much. And then I kept going, thought, stop, what have I done wrong? I had to look back. I literally had to step back and see all the spaces in there. They're not supposed to be any spaces on the top row. And I put spaces all over it. So yeah, it happened. We make mistakes occasionally. For those of you joining us new just now, when I say joining us new, not joining us new on the channel, but joining us just now, you missed out on Angela's happy mail to me, and she created this gorgeous little clock right here. Simply divine. Don't you love it? I do. Now I'll be hanging this up in our room here somewhere, probably on one of the walls on the other side. There's a hook that I've got the other thing on. I might take that off and put this on. But there you go. So check it out. She's done that all by hand. How gorgeous is that? So she's done a very good job. A very, very good job. So there you go. Hi, I forgot it was Wednesday. Oh, that's all right. Margaret, we've been chatting away here. Chat. So yeah, she's done a wonderful job. And there's also this little bookmarky thing which she created as well. And this card or this envelope here has to be opened on Christmas or just before Christmas, which I will do probably about a week before, maybe. Skippy's in the house. Did you see my last comment? Let's have a look. The last comment was, I got another tip for a customer. Project cost $65. Customer gave me $100 but only wanted $30 back in change. Project cost $65. She gave me $100 but only wanted $30 back. So you should be giving her $25 back. Oh, hang on. No, 65, 70. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. You're right. Yes. Once again, you are correct. Yeah, I told you maths wasn't my good point. That's good. You keep at it, Middle. You keep at it, girl. You keep at it. All right. So moving right along, letting you all know, Halloween project will be arriving part 2 tomorrow. Very exciting. Tomorrow night. This time tomorrow, maybe a little bit later, like 3 or 4 hours later, because I pop it up this time and then it just spins and talks to itself, and then I go back over to it 2 hours later. It says, I've been waiting for you, that kind of thing. It doesn't say any of that because it doesn't speak. So it will go up probably around 7 or 8, maybe 9 tomorrow night. And also on Friday, we will be getting our first Christmas tutorial introducing the Christmas projects as well. Kind of. When you see it, you'll think, ah, I got it. Oh, by the way, this is the start of the first project. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to find out on the day. I don't know why I keep saying it's a beard. It doesn't look anything like a beard at all. It's not a beard. All right. So moving right along, guys. Moving right along. Let's all have a drink. Cheers. All right. Now, talking about what's happening next week on the channel. Once again, I have decided not to upload anything on Monday. You might get a short. It's possible. You might get a short, actually, because I haven't done a short on the Christmas project. So I might make a little short on the project and pop it up on Monday after we talked about it on Friday. And that way I can upload the short or the reel, if you like, on Instagram and Facebook as well. Is it a candy cane decoration? No, but you could. No, it's a very tricky one. And I will tell you one thing, though. It has been asked of me numerous years in a row. And I said, no, I'm not making that. Forget it. I have no patience for that. That's exactly what I said. No, I haven't. I said, no, I'm not creating. It takes too long. But it doesn't take that long if you work out how to do it. And I've worked out how to do it. I've made something similar in the past, not exactly the same thing, which I'll probably talk about on the Friday anyways. It will be a short chat because I'll get you to spend more time doing the project because the project does take a little while to create. It's not just what you see there. There's more to it. What? There's more rows, not rounds. I'm getting confused with projects now. There's more rows and there may be additional product to either put around it or on it, but it's not a clock. I thought I'd get in quickly and say it's not a clock because I said the words around it. So keep in mind that it's going to be a very interesting project. I do hope you like it. Hope you like it. And I know that lots of people have asked me to do one before, a thermal hot pad or a basket. No, Sherry B, no. But you guys have asked me for it, I reckon, at least 2 or 3 years in a row. And I said, oh, I don't want to make one of those. I didn't say it like that. I didn't. I said, no, not making one of those. Have no patience. Have no time. I have no time, but I did it this year because I thought eventually I'm going to have to make one. So there you go. And I've made, like I said, something similar in the past, and I'll talk about that on the Christmas video. It's not the same as that, but it's something similar. And that will actually give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Once you see it, you'll think, is that all? And you'll say, is that all? Headband? No, it's not a headband middle, but a headband would be nice during Christmas, especially for us here in Australia because, it's summer for us in Australia during Christmas. A Christmas tree? No, it could be though. No, Christmas tree would be green. Well, I don't know. But no, it's not a Christmas tree. It's not a Christmas tree at all. She's trying to sound fancy, but no, there's no fancy here. What you see is what you get. Sorry, hate to disappoint you. So that's pretty much what's happening. And I did also mention that over the next week or so or 2 weeks, you're going to see some baby gear go up on the channel. I won't talk about it. It'll just go up one day. And the reason is I'm creating it and I'm in a hurry to get it done because baby's going to be born soon. So eventually I'll either pop it up as one of those talk over videos where I say, right, this is what I did for this. And this is what I did for that. Or I will have time to record it. I'll try and make time. If I can't make time, I'll just talk about it. And then if you want a tutorial, you can let me know and we can do a tutorial. I might do that. It's just that I'm in a hurry to get these projects out and I don't want the customer to wait or my friend to wait as well. Because I'm making for someone else as well. I've got a lot of work. You guys don't know this. You think I just do what I say I'm doing on the channel, but there's other work in the background. A bit like Middle. We've got commission projects that, they're paying projects, so they've got to come first. Don't you like them? Well, I can't support the channel without them. Not really. So the you go, don't you love it? And middle says ear warmer band for winter wear. No, this is so tricky. You would never have guessed just by looking at it. It's like, you know, when you look at something and it's round and you think, aha, it's a clock, and then later it becomes a square. It's something like that. This is something like that where it's just straight across. It's a red poinsettia flower. No, it's a very, very big flower. If I keep going, that's going to be one big flower. No, this is so exciting. No one's guessed it. So exciting. Well, you can't guess it from that. There's no way you can guess it from just looking at that. Having said that, it was something that you guys wanted on the list. Actually, how many people asked for it? Oh, shall I have a look? I don't remember how many people asked for it. I can't remember. I should have brought the list with me. I've got the written list, which is terribly messy. What? No. I can't find it now. Oh, here it is. Okay. Only one person said they wanted it. But the reason I did it is because, the reason I'm doing it is because it's been asked of me many times before. Bikini, says Sherry. Well, excuse me. I don't know. It's not going to cover much, is it? Well, it's not going to cover me, that's for sure. Advent calendar, says Raylene. Maybe. A doormat? Oh, you know what? No, but that could make a great doormat. Ooh. Just gave me an idea. A Christmas doormat. Oh, I can go right across there and can have like a picture of Santa. No, that's too much work. I don't have time for that. So no doormat, no. A Christmas headband. No, I wanted one though, because I think that would be pretty cool. Christmas headband. It would be too thick for a headband. Like, it's really thick. Look at that. Like, really thick. Have a close-up look. Look at that. It's thicker on the base than it is anywhere else. Ooh, it's very thick, very thick, very thick. It's the stitch of yours, it's the stitch of yours. Look at that. So anyway, moving right along, that is something that I will be creating on Friday. Oh, are you going? Are you? Green, we'll see you soon, darling. You take care. You can come over the corner now. A cat bed, no, Sherry, but it could make a good cat bed. A wreath, no, Anna, not a wreath, not a wreath. We've done a wreath before. Remember that wreath? That was our annual project. Remember that? Now we're having connection issues. Can you see it spinning? Has anyone had any trouble, or is it just me on my end? Because I just saw it spin once. I hope it's all right. No, it's not that. We did do a wreath, an annual project wreath. Is it around here? No, it's not. I popped it in a tub because it's a Christmas wreath and I don't bring it out until Christmas, clearly. All good there. Oh, no, it was only for a split second, Jade. It's okay here. That's okay. It was a split second. I saw it spin once and we're back on track again. You know when it's going to give me grief, don't you? Around Christmas time. It will, because every man and his dog and his cat and his bird and his fleas and all those things are on school holidays here. Man, dog, cat, woman, fleas, everyone. They're all on holidays, even the fleas. Little fleas. Can you imagine little fleas dancing? Da, 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 da. Having a party in the background. Yes, so Christmas is always quite... And not only that, sometimes we have... in summer, we have like electrical storms every now and then where it gets really, really hot. And then you have this massive temperature drop in one day and then this little electrical storm. And all of a sudden it's gone from 39 degrees Celsius right into 12 and everybody's freezing. And that's all within the first 2 hours. That happens occasionally. It's okay here. School's back. I know right now it's back. That's probably why we're not tripping at the moment. It's not skipping or tripping or whatever you want to call it. Yes, they're back, which suits me because now I can go and do stuff. I went out yesterday and the roads were so quiet. I thought, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love it. During the day, that is. I don't go out when it's school hour. All the crazy parents. I was one of those crazy parents running around, get off the road. Kids screaming. Parents running everywhere, grandparents saying, oh, I'm going to pick my kid up. I don't know where to get him from. Yeah, it was a lot of work. How long do they have? Over the Christmas break. Oh, gosh, Raylene, you'd know better than that than I would. It's been a while for me. I think it starts the second last week. I don't remember. I think it's about 7 weeks, 8 weeks, Raylene. 7 weeks in Christmas. 6, 7 weeks. I can't remember. It's been a long time. My kids are adults. My kids are adults. So I don't know anymore. It's been so long. Raylene would know because she's got grandchildren. I don't even have that. I've got a grandkitty. About 6 weeks. Okay, so I exaggerated a little bit. I'm glad it's 6 weeks because then it's a pest. It really is. That's one reason why I do take a 2-week break during the Christmas and the first week of January. Apart from the fact that January the 8th is my birthday. And I party for 2 weeks. No, I don't actually. This is what I do. I take the first 2 weeks of January off. And I celebrate my birthday for 2 weeks. But I do come in on the lives and we have a chat and I stand upside down and crochet with my feet. No, I don't. I'm just being silly. I'm just being silly. So yeah, that's what I do. I'm going to have to go. Thanks very much for a fun afternoon. That's all good. We'll see you soon, Jay. Don't forget our Halloween project. Our top is coming up tomorrow. Very exciting. And our first Christmas project will be coming up on Friday. And I'm going to say one thing. Someone may have said something very close or even exactly the same as what it's going to be today. That's all I want to say about that. And it's not you, Anna. I thought I'd get in Anna and say, it's not you, somebody else. I wonder what's going to happen this year. I know, right? I wonder what's going to happen. Yes, I wonder. Angela's like me thinking, we're already stewing over what's going down. Oh, yeah, sorry, Anna. But it was possibly someone else did mention what it might have been. And it's possibly that's what it is. But it's not a beard. Even though I really want one now. I want a beard. I really do. Would I wear it in Christmas? It'd be too hot for me, wouldn't it? Who said it? I'm not telling you because then you'll know what it is. Oh, I'm not telling you. Forget it. But it's a lot of fun and I cannot wait to finish it. And it's something that I should have done a long time ago. And guess what? Ours. We're going to use it in the future too. Oh, that's all I'm saying about that. Better stop talking. It's me, calendar made me, Raylene. What's the first letter? Of what? I don't want to give you the first letter. If you do, if I do, you'll find out. If I say beard, B, then you'll know it's a beard. Or a moustache. It could be a moustache. It looks like a moustache. Or I can make it curly. Hey, we have to do a moustache one day. Look what I do to myself. I've got a moustache. I know. It's a visor for your hat. Yes. Yes, it could be a visor for the hat. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. Not. I do love the guessing game. I do. And when the project is done, the next time I see that person, I tell them, yes, you guessed it. Like last time when Anna guessed twice, I think you guessed a project 2 times and got it right 2 times. And I told Anna, yes, you got it right. I say that drive Mum crazy. Yeah. What does Sherry B think so? Oh, okay. Mary didn't say no. Maybe, Raylene. A placemat. No, it's not a placemat. But we are considering a placemat. It might be on the list. That's all I want to say about that. But no, this is not a placemat. It might be on the list. Look, I know what the list is. I've already typed it out a long time ago, actually. I should have got this sorted out a while back. Oh, there's Fluffs. Hi, Fluffs. We're all here deciding what this might be for our first Christmas project. That's it. Bingo. We're playing bingo now. When do we start playing bingo, Raylene? When Raylene guessed. I don't know if she guessed it. I'm just pretending maybe she did. Now, that's all I'm going to say about that, but it's definitely coming up on Friday. Well, no, I won't say definitely. I will say that part of it is created. This is the other part. So there's parts to it. Like there's different parts to it. And It does take a while because it is used making the single crochets. And you are crocheting with two skeins at the same time. This one's collapsed. Don't look at that. But you look at it's collapsed. You're crocheting with two skeins at the same time. So there you go. Now, I did do it initially another way, and I recorded the other way and had to delete it because it didn't work. Because when I created something like this a long time ago, I used one skein of yarn and it didn't come out the way I liked it. So I thought, you know what, let's use the two and make it nice. I love bingo. What's that, Mary? Oh, no, it's not anything. Raylene's just saying bingo because she thinks she might have guessed what it is. Aren't we meant to guess? Yes, you're meant to guess. You guess what it is. You have to guess what it is. So there you go. I'm not going to say anything else. It's getting me into trouble. But every time I say something, I look down at the book. And lucky I haven't written it on the book. And I read it out loud. Like the other day, Raylene, what was it that I said? Oh, it was the beanie. It was the beanie. And I said, and we're getting the beanie on. So it's a stocking. No, it's not a stocking. And Fluffy, it's not Santa's sack. But I would love to make a sack. Really would. Yeah, no, it was the beanie, and I accidentally told you guys what it was. So I don't want to blow this one. I don't want to blow it. But I do want to tell you that it's coming Friday. I think it will be ready by Friday. I don't know. She doesn't know, guys. She doesn't know. It's time. Trying to get it all done in time. And then get a photo up and everything else. Like those photos, I take about 20 to 50 photos, sometimes 80, and none of them come out the way I want. Everyone, it's an Anna says it's a hat. It could be a hat. Oh, it could be a hat. Looks like a belt for a bag, doesn't it? It does look like a belt for a bag. You look so much slimmer. Good on you. Who, me? I put on weight, if anything, over the past 2 weeks. Yeah, those little doors are tricky. Not sure what you mean by that. But there you go. All right, guys, I want to head off. I have loved chatting today, but I do want to let you know once again, next week, I'm not going to talk about next week. I said I would, but I'm not going to. I think I'll leave it for Saturday's live. Saturday's live is going to be a big one, guys, because Friday you will have your Christmas tutorial up and running. Now, if you don't have it up and running, it doesn't matter. We're still doing live antics here. Oh, Luana. Oh, I didn't even know you were on, honey. We're still doing live antics here for Christmas. What? But on Friday, you will find out why I've held out live antics for Christmas. You said you were talking about me. Was I? I was talking about you. Oh, I don't remember that. Was I? Okay. I'll talk about anyone. No, so Friday we're going to do our Christmas project, the very first project. You will see it will talk about what's happening for live antics on Saturday. So get ready. It is our first Christmas project, an introductory video. The introductory video will be relatively short because the Christmas project will take a while. When I came in, I was talking about you. I don't know if I was talking about you, hon. I think we were talking about the time. You were talking about the 1 hour forward with the clocks, Sherry, and I said we'll cross that path when we get to it, when you guys bring your clocks 1 hour back again, which makes it 2 hours different. Right now it's only a 1 hour different time, but when you pass your clocks back, it'll be 2 hours different. I think that's what you said. It confused me. You confused me, hun. I was doing it right before. I said, right, everyone turn your clocks forward. When you watch me, it's 1 hour earlier. And then Sherry gets on, what happens if I go, and in November, we have to turn our clocks back. So does that make, what happens then? I'm confused. Now I'm confused. I was doing it right before. We passed them back on November the 2nd here in Canada. Okay, like the US. I'm confused. Lol. The week before you do it, we'll talk. Call me. Don't call me. I don't answer the phone. I want to thank everyone for dropping in today. Don't forget, guys, to join us at 10 a.m. Saturday morning, Melbourne, Australia time. This Saturday, a big, big live. You must join this Saturday. I will see everyone then. Don't forget the tutorials are coming over the next 2 days. My name is Mary. This is Wow Crochet Designs. Ciao for now. Try to be good, guys. Bye all.